Hello, hello, and welcome back to the Kindred Kitchen. My name is Pam, and V is behind the camera today.
Hello, hello.
And we are continuing with our seven soup series. And today we are going to be doing a curried lentil soup. Now, usually, I know this is a surprise here. Usually, I do a lentil soup and I put some Chick's Mix, which is our poultry seasoning, in it. And then I will add like some thyme and some salt and pepper. But we're gonna mix it up today because my son really likes the curry flavor in a curried lentil soup. So I'm gonna add curry powder. So I want you to go down and hit the little subscribe button down there, and we will put all the ingredients in the description box below. And come on in and let's look at the ingredients for today. This is just a pound of lentils that I have rinsed. Oh, sorry for the noise. I've got 3 really big kale leaves, curly kale leaves chopped up here. And let me tell you, if I'd had a couple more, I would have put a couple more in, but I didn't have. I only had 3, so it's 3 big ones. I got 2 quarts of my homemade vegetable stock, and I will put the link for that in the description box. I have 2 cups of pre-cooked brown rice, and I'll tell you why I pre-cooked that. It is because brown rice takes so much longer than the lentils to cook. So I pre-cooked the rice and I'm just going to add that at the end. I have 3 medium-sized carrots diced up and 2 celery stalks. I have 2 large zucchini diced up, and I really had to squish them in the bowl this morning. I have 1 yellow squash here. Can you see I was running out of containers to put everything in? I have 1 diced onion and 4 cloves of garlic and 1 red bell pepper. That will give it a lot of flavor and a lot of color. I have a lemon I'm going to squeeze in at the end. Curry powder. I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of curry powder in. I've got cumin, and I am going to put a tablespoon of cumin. And I have coriander, and I will probably put 2 teaspoons of coriander. Did I say tablespoons for cumin? Yeah. 1 teaspoon of cumin, 2 teaspoons of coriander, and yes, 2 tablespoons of curry powder. And then I will add some salt and pepper at the end. And that is the ingredients list. Now let's come on over to the stove because I'm not using the pressure cooker today. I'm going to do it on the stove. All right, so we're here at the stove now. And I am going to add in my onion and my garlic. Some of these things take longer to cook. The zucchini, yellow squash, not quite as long, so I'm going to start these off first. All right, out of there, out of there.
You gotta get every little bit.
I know, you know. And my bell pepper. Hear them sizzling. I love that sound, and I love the smell of cooking onions. Yeah. I don't know, that cooking onion smell. I got my carrots and my celery. See how colorful this is going to be? Ooh, that bell pepper, you can start to smell that now coming out. Add my lentils here. Come on, out of there. Let me pour in some broth. And I shouldn't need any extra liquid, but if I do, I'll just add, you know, a half a cup at a time. I'll just add in some water when I need it. The lentils will soak up a lot of this broth in here. And let me put the kale. Oh, my sizzling quieted down. All that cold broth.
It smells so good already.
Okay, so I'm just going to give this a quick mix here. And then I'm going to bring it up to a boil, turn it back to a simmer, and keep it covered for about 10 minutes. And then I'm going to add my zucchini and squash and stuff, and then let it cook until it's done. So we will see you back here. All right, so this has been cooking for about 10 minutes now.
I can see the lentils plump up.
Yep, they've absorbed quite a bit of the water, or the broth. Now I've got my 2 zucchini. If I can get them out of here. I told you I squished them in to try to make it fit into the bowl. Come on, come on. I'm going to add these. If I can get them out of the bowl. They're like, no, no. Okay, and the yellow squash is going in. give it a quick stir, and then I'm going to add the seasonings. Get down in there.
I mean, you haven't added the seasonings yet, but it smells amazing.
All those vegetables, and we always say that.
Yeah.
Even though zucchini and yellow squash don't add like a huge flavor, they will add a little. But you add in the onion and the garlic and the celery and the carrots and all of that, and it does add. All right, what have I got first? I got my cumin, so I'm going to add just a teaspoon of the cumin. Coriander. I'm going to add a couple of teaspoons of coriander. And then I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of curry powder. And then we'll finish it off with the lemon, the salt, and the pepper, and I'll add the rice at the end. I can get that down there. Curry powder. There, let me stir this in. Oh, you can smell the curry powder now. It hit the heat. Bring it back up to a boil and then turn it down to a simmer, and then I'll just keep checking it till it's done. It should take about 10, maybe 15 minutes at the most, because lentils usually take about 20 to 25 minutes to cook. So we are going to turn up the heat, bring it back up, and we will be back. All right, here is the soup. It's been cooking for another 10 minutes. The lentils are done. The veggies are cooked. Now, I like my zucchini to not be overcooked. You know what I mean? Yeah. I like a little bit of texture left to my zucchini. So I guess feel free to cook it the way you want. And probably by the time we eat all of this, the zucchini will be overcooked.
And the other thing to do is you can shred those zucchinis if you want the soup thicker. You can do that.
The
if
rice
you're not,
will. I was
yeah.
going to say the rice will thicken it up.
Okay.
And I will probably have a cucumber with this. Even though it's loaded with veggies, I will probably have a cucumber on the side or a small salad on the side. But since I wasn't putting potatoes, which I usually put in my lentil soup, I thought the rice would be a good addition. Got to make sure we get our starches in there with our non-starchies.
Yep, that's right. It looks so pretty though.
Yeah, let me squeeze in this lemon, and then I'm going to add a little salt and pepper, and then I will plate it up. Nice juicy lemon.
Yeah, it's a nice juicy lemon.
I'm going to add about a half a teaspoon of pepper in here. And I'm going to add a teaspoon and about a half of salt. Now you can adjust the salt especially to how you like it.
But this is a big pot.
Yep, it's a very big pot, which is good because I have company coming tonight, and this is going to be perfect. We'll have some, they'll have some. It'll be good. My kids will love it. There, now let me get the ladle and I will plate this up and show you how beautiful it is. I just think you can use whatever bell pepper you have on hand, but I think the red bell pepper just adds a little bit more color to it.
Yeah.
See how pretty that is? All the color in there. And it smells delicious.
It does.
So I do hope you give this a try and come back again tomorrow to see a new soup that we will have for our 7 soup series. And remember, go down and subscribe and leave us a comment. Are you a soup person or are you not a soup person? I have friends that really don't like soups. I guess it must be a texture thing because there are such a variety of soups and stews out there. It can't be a flavor thing. But my family, we just love soups. I can put it on and I can keep it warm in my Ninja, or if you have a slow cooker, you can keep it warm and then they can come and grab soup when they want it. Awesome for this time of year. So make sure you go over to kindredvegans.com and sign up for your newsletter and enjoy the soup, and we will see you back again tomorrow. Bye for now.
Bye.